So during my time making videos on this channel, I've been playing lots of different games, but I think it is time for me to play a game that I've been playing for all this time, but I didn't decide to make a video on it because I don't know. And that is Football Manager. So before the new game with the new engine comes out, I would like to play a season with my favorite team, Manchester United. And here's my avatar, myself. So let's see what I can do. So the database that I got is the normal database, so it starts at the 2023-24 season. And I think the challenge is to try and match or beat Eric Ten Hag, because I think this is when Ten Hag got appointed as manager and he won the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup during his 2.5 seasons run there. So I think that is challenge win 2 titles within that time. So now for my tactic. This is my go-to tactic for almost every save in FM. And I don't know if this is the reason, but I choose the vertical tiki-taka when I changed the tactic. It shows that the style is wing play, so I don't know if the opponent's AI gets confused about which style that they have to adapt to. So I don't know if that is the reason why. Starting from the back to the front, we have the goalkeeper on defend. So we got one central defender and we got one ball playing defender. The ball playing defender will go forward and try to carry the ball forward up the pitch, as well as our 2 fullbacks on support, so they'll provide that width going forward. Then we have our deep line playmaker, which would stay back but also have the responsibility of making plays up in the midfield. And above that, we have the duo, which is the box-to-box midfielder and the Mazzala. The box-to-box midfielder will be in the midfield, but also still making runs up and down the pitch, helping any way they can, as well as the Mazzala would roam towards the final third, sort of filling up that center, making it a cam. So we have a winger, then we have the inside winger, and then we have the advanced forward who leads the line and, score goals. And by picking the quick pick, this is our sort of starting 11. As you can see from the players here, we have some work to do.
A few minutes later,
at the end of the summer friendlies, it's going quite well. Our first game against Chelsea, 4-0 win. And you can see the goals are varied from Mainu, Eriksson, Rashford, and Amrabat. Now fast forward a few weeks and our injury list is stacking quite high. And then on to the group stage of the Champions League. We got drawn against Barcelona, Young Boys, and Union Berlin. No transfers coming in for the summer window. Now coming back, we are in the middle of October, and oh my goodness, I cannot believe my eyes. And looking at the squad now, our goals are quite spread quite evenly. We have Rashford and Højlund scoring 6 goals each, followed by Garnacho, Eriksson, Mainu, Amrabat, and Martial as well. And we are currently first both in the Premier League as well as in our group in the Champions League.
6.5 hours later.
And we suffered our first defeat against Crystal Palace in the Carabao Cup, and then Tottenham as well as Brighton in a surprise 4-1 loss. Rivals Liverpool have been the better team at the moment and have surpassed us, and now first. Now at the winter transfer window, I've signed my first player for Man United, which is Karim Konate from Salzburg. Has scored 12 goals in the Austrian league, And looking at the stats between him and Hoyland is quite similar. Another inspiration that got me into making this video, Stinger. He makes videos playing FM using the Moneyball tactic, looking through the stats of players in the save and decide whether to sign them. So I used that to get Victor Guzman. I think he is also sort of a wonder kid in this game. So I got him for 7.5 mil, and he'll go back to his team to the end of season on loan. Now looking at our schedule now, it is a bit worse than before. Consecutive defeats with Celtic, Bournemouth and Leeds, but turned back that around and beating Celtic 3-0 to get past them onto the next stage of the Champions League. A surprise loss against Crystal Palace, but then big thrashings in the meanwhile with a 5-2 against Fulham, a 1-0 against Man City, a 4-2 against Newcastle, and a 7-1 thrashing of AC Milan. But we did lose against the league leaders Liverpool.
2,000 years later.
Now fast forward to the start of May, and we have found ourselves in a title race. We have us and Liverpool equal on points, but we have the better goal difference. I think this happens a lot quite during the season, the game, and then Liverpool loses the game. We win a game, then they win a game, we draw and draw. And looking at the record, that's what we have been doing: 24 wins, 6 draws, and 6 losses. So this will be a very tight race. And looking at the other games, a big win against Brighton 6-2, and as well as PSG 3-1. Now, going forward a few more days to the last game of the Premier League, beating the Brentford 2-1, and as we can see, Wolves are beating Liverpool by 1 goal. But things start to ease as we score the 3rd goal, then the 4th goal, then the 5th, meaning that in my first season of managing Man U in this save, we have won the Premier League. Incredible. So we have finished 5th, ahead of Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham, Chelsea and Newcastle, as well as Man City at 7th. And speaking of Man City, Pep got sacked. I tried to give him a helping hand, but he doesn't seem to want it. And looking at the stats, we sort of deserve it, leading in expected goals per game, and then the goals per game, set piece goals scored, shots on target. But our moods have dampened a bit by losing in the final of the Champions League against Inter Milan. I think some huge standouts from this season has to be Hoyland, 19 goals this season, as well as Rashford and Garnacho, and as well as not to mention Scott McTominay and also Mason Mount as well, really giving Fernandes a run for his money. Mainoo's playing well in the midfield, anywhere from center defensive to attacking, and little did I know at the start of next season, have beaten Leeds in the Community Shield, meaning that I'm gonna count it, we have won 2 titles within the 2.5 seasons. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.